Hey, this is North. This is my day 4 review. My net P&L today was negative $133.75. I had 0 wins, 2 losses, one of which was kind of a break even. Account balance $49,937.12. I am currently $3,062.88 away from being funded. Let's jump right into the review. So today was super choppy. Just the first 3 candlesticks, it didn't have a super big range, and it really stayed within this range a lot. That was quite a red candle there. VWAP was away because there was a massive run up in pre-market, which I'll show you momentarily. But it keeps trying to just go its way. It really does nothing. Anytime it tries to go out of that orb range, the orb 15-minute, it goes right back up. I noticed an ascending or a symmetrical triangle here. I don't do patterns much, but if I recognize them. It broke out to the upside pretty strong, but right back down. Just chilling over here. I got my orders ready just so they're ready. And, big red candle there. It touched VWAP. So here, it would have been super smart to go for longs, right? VWAP's right there. It's super choppy, expecting to go up just for a short, right? It would have been brilliant to do that. Common sense, even. The problem is that I was biased for some reason slightly of it trying to break downwards, even though pre-market had a run up. I think because the past 2 days have been bearish. I was looking at higher time frame, but it touched a VWAP here. That would have been a perfect entry. Stop loss could have been tight right below it. For some reason, I thought, okay, well, if I can get a pullback here, I can get a trend continuation. Which, if VWAP wasn't right there and it was up here, that would have been smart. But when it's right below it, that's not smart at all. I don't know what I was thinking. So of course, I'm watching this trade and I just get a massive green Hulk candle, which I deserve for taking that trade. So I get out $100 loss. Predefined risk. There it's the big green. Like I said, of course there's hindsight, but it did bounce off VWAP. That's about as clear as you could get. With it being choppy as well. So here, I was expecting a long. It broke, which today was tricky because there was 3 sets of resistance above us. Truthfully, today was a no trade day, and I'll show you silver, which is what I probably should have been looking at instead, which I'm going to start looking at. I usually don't look at it. I usually just look at ES and sometimes NQ, but not really. It was going down, which I didn't like, but I thought, okay, I'm going to respect my stop loss, which paid off because it didn't hit it. It went up a bit. The problem that started happening was that it couldn't break through that resistance, and I just didn't like how it was moving, so I got out for about a $20 loss, so about break even. So yeah, let's jump into the actual trade. There we go. Okay, so for today, I'll show you why my bias was bearish overall. So the past 2 days have been down. MACD was trending up, but you can see it moved up a lot during pre-market, which is why VWAP was so much lower in it. Looking back at it, of course, there's hindsight, but that would have been such a beautiful play. I mean, VWAP's right there. I mean, that's about as obvious as it gets, but it came back up. Big green candle, that's what stopped me out initially. This is what I was looking at because of the bounce of VWAP. It never did that, and I wasn't looking this late into the day. That was pretty nice, though, but I got in around, I think, here. I'll place the long position. This is just about, my stop loss was about here. Yeah, there, as you can see, there's major resistance above it. Right here, up there. So it was hard to go down either side because up here you have all this resistance, but you have VWAP right here to the downside. So it really is kind of hard to gauge a day like today. But that's just more the evidence. I mean, no excuses that I shouldn't have been trading at all if I didn't like any of these setups and I was aware that it was choppy. So what could have, here, let's look at NQ real quick. About same thing, really. I mean, it didn't do anything crazy. It really did the same thing. What could have been good today would be silver, and I would have had to trade gold instead because one silver micro is like, if I want to risk $100, it's just inconceivable because one micro, they need to make like super micro silver futures. But this would have been nice. I mean, 5-minute candle above, you move to break even. You could have either got out there. Stop loss is just so clear below this VWAP. And then it comes back down and just big. I did not take these trades to clarify, but it is pretty it's about as obvious as you can get, in my opinion. Resistance up there has slowed down. I mean, you know where to aim, you know where to do everything. I need to start looking at all of them more. Let's go to gold. What is it? MGS? No, what is gold? MGC. Okay, sorry. So gold and silver are heavily correlated. So it's weird that this didn't move up as much, but some days this might move more than silver or equal. So it's worth watching both of them. And if silver is about to do something, then you can make an educated guess that gold is also. Silver would be nice to do, but it's 1 micro is an insane amount. At least gold, if you want to, what I like to do, the $100 risk, it's actually conceivable to buy 1.5 micros. But silver, it's like you have to buy 0.1, and it's like, wow, how is 1 micro for silver that much? But yeah, let's jump right into the outro. Alright, so here's my Trade of 8 recap. Again, my gross P&L was negative $133.75. I took 2 trades. Average trade time 12 minutes. Yeah, all losing trades. And then final lessons. Look at different things if something doesn't have momentum. I'm not saying I would have. Hindsight's a powerful thing. But if I was looking at silver, I might have been able to catch something on gold, right? 2, be okay with not trading if an opportunity doesn't scream at you. It is okay to not trade for the day. I should have recognized today it's choppy. It's unlikely to break out either side. So it should have been okay with me not to trade today. That's something that should have just been okay with me. And I should have been aware of that. 3, be patient. And again, look at different things such as gold if ES isn't moving like today. Notes, be confident in entries. This is a large thing for me because a lot of the times I find myself, if I'm confident in a trade, it does well. But if I take one that still fits most or all of my criteria, I shouldn't say most, all of my criteria, but I don't really feel confident in it, then I shouldn't take that. I need to make confidence a priority. It needs to be some discretionary added to the systematic approach. I need to make the trades make sense. 2, keep moving to break even when in choppy conditions. Today, when it tried breaking out to the top the second time, that was an okay setup. But I should have moved to break even faster with it being so choppy. So yeah, that's my review. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.